and welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. Last time we entered Destiny Land at coordinate 136. This time around we're continuing on through the building. We've got some more puzzles to solve. If you recall, we are currently on a set of puzzles where we have to redirect the princess's love to get to the good prince. Let's see, this time around, turn this left. And it does not look like it's hitting, so instead, turn it right. And yes, you can't just turn it right immediately, you do have to reset it. It's a good thing I was paying attention there and did not just inadvertently set it back to left again. We gotta rotate that one, rotate this one, and one final mirror to rotate. I was totally just demonstrating the wrong way to do this puzzle and didn't forget which way you had to turn it in this room. Absolutely. Alright, just got one more gate to clear out of the way and we'll be able to move on to the next floor. And more treasure for us. That does remind me though, we're actually going to change up our team. We haven't had Argilla get a chance to get any action in, so we're going to rotate her in, rotate Heat in, and we're actually going to bench Surf for now, get some variety going, and I plan to rotate out one character and sub one in for the rest of this Let's Play. I'm probably going to use specific characters for a given boss fight just so I have the skills I want, but for general exploration I can get by with just these characters. As a matter of fact, we do want to reorganize Argilla's skill list. Very nice. Tempted to give that HP noise to Heat because his MP is getting low, but now we'll keep on pumping up Surf. Sooner he gets to his caps, the sooner I can probably spread these around a little bit more. And let's just set some skills for Argilla. Alright, put that down there. We do not need Mabufu, so I'm going to set Mudo instead. Let's see. I'm not going to have Argilla actually do any hunting, so I'm going to put Zio in place of Devour. And that gives her pretty good coverage. She lacks Bufu, but Heat can cover that with Bufala if I need it. Not many things that are here are weak to ice anyway, so it's not a huge deal. One amendment I wanted to make, for some reason I thought I was working towards Earth Magic, but actually I want Fire Magic. I'm going to have Gale hopefully get up to the level of Aguilau before we hit the boss. I don't think it'll be necessary for like Argilla or Heat. Just having two characters with that will make things a lot smoother going forward. Okay. We want to rotate this one. Get this one set up, and just want to turn this one. This was the one where we had to turn it left. And now that we've cleared out the Black Shroud, the Black Gate opens up, and we can get on out of here. No problem. Hey, I'm always down for more treasure. Particularly the cells. Now that we've got 4 characters, and I'm just going to spoil it right now, in the very near future we're going to have 5 characters, definitely going to need a lot more money to keep everybody working on new skills, and that's kind of the tough thing about this game and why people tend to pick the 3 characters they like and just stick with them. It's just too expensive to get everybody outfitted with mantras unless you do a ton of grinding, and this game doesn't really require that, or doesn't get that much easier from doing so. So yeah, it's usually the characters will end up on benchwarming duty, the ones that you don't like. But for this Let's Play, I'll try and get everybody in, and I'll do just a little bit of off-screen grinding and probably make more use of field hunts to get my characters up to better skills. Hey, Jack Frost, he's a regular enemy now. Oh, Fire Drain, that makes this take longer. Man, you guys are nasty with that. But that guy who got called in, he does not have the fire shield, so we can just dumpster him. See if Consume can take him out. Ow, just barely. Throw out a shockwave to spread some damage around. There we go. Yeah. Argilla won't be able to kill these guys either way, so may as well go for it. And hey, it worked out. Yeah. Let's see. We'll hit him with Hama. Hama, it only does the % damage, but it's much more accurate. Unfortunately, that did not work out for me there, so we'll just do Consume again. And I guess I'll have Gale devour this guy. May as well. I definitely want him to get his current... Ah! Well. Kick me while I'm down, why don't you, game? Yeah, unfortunately, Tarazi's going to be a little useless on Gale coming up, but it is what it is. It's nice to have, but definitely we want to start working towards Tier 2 magic anyways, because the Tier 1 stuff just isn't going to cut it going forward. And everybody's, yeah. There we go. Just wanted to make sure everybody was... Once again, lost my train of thought there, but I'm sure I wasn't saying anything important. Even though Surf is in reserve, we can still have him heal the active party members. Heat got to do quite a bit of hunting there, so we're gonna get new mantras going. Let's see here. Yeah. Surf is set on what I want him. These are a little too expensive, and he's doing fine on hunting mantras, so we'll just go around now. Boost magic is tempting, but a little expensive. We'll have him work on death magic, just because it's cheap and it's something new to work on. May as well have my characters work on something new. Argilla, yeah, she is good. Alright, it's Gale that I want. Blah, losing my focus here. Need to start working on fire mantras. Got a little bit of ways to go, but we'll hit a couple save points on the way, and Fire Spirit will develop very quickly, so... No worries there, and honestly, if we don't have Aguila already on Gale by the time we get to the top, I'll just do a little bit of farming just to get him up to that point. Alright.
Once the princess was captured, it wasn't long before the princes came to the tower. They both meant to rescue the imprisoned damsel. However, the evil prince, in his hatred of the good prince, challenged him to a duel that he might never reach the princess. There, in front of the princess, the two men faced each other, and the duel began.
Things are heating up in this story, and unfortunately we can't ignore Twinkle this time. She just gets to tell us straight out what's the purpose of this one. But you can probably tell from what we're seeing here, we gotta get on these roller coaster tracks and just go to the end, and obviously we can't go back, and you know, you have to do a whole bunch of running around to get back to the bottom, and blah blah blah. Not the most inventive puzzle. Now, every track that we can take, except for the one with the good prince on it, and this room has a special camera mode. I guess I'll show that off. As you can see, we can free look around and get a better idea of where each track goes. Now, as I was saying, the only true dead end is the track that has the good prince on it. As you can see, there is a glowing switch there, or a glowing track piece there, and we have to hit a switch to switch it over to the correct route. That'll get him to the evil prince. And the switch that we're looking for to flip the track is in that one in the back left corner. So let's just trace the track. And as you can see, just make sure that I'm following it right. Yep. Okay, let's get on that. Every track has a treasure at the end of it, but we'll save that for when I'm doing the roundup in the portrait maze. I might be wrong, but if I recall correctly, the treasure I really want is on this platform anyways. Even though the cart sticks around for a little bit, you can't ride it back, so we do have to walk all the way around. Hopefully we run into the enemy that I specifically set no panic for. No, but we do got one new guy in here. That is Kukulin. He is resistant to physical attacks, and he has the retaliate ability. He can be a little nasty. Let's see. You know what? I've got one more Dark Veil left. I misspoke when we first got the Dark Veil. I thought it was a wall item, but no, this one casts Mamudo. Not that different, though. Ow. That was bad luck. Ouch. Yeah, as you can see, he hits pretty hard. And there is the... Oh. You know what? I'm going to transform Heat just so we can devour one of these guys. Just in case Argilla misses with Mudo. We'll just have Heat pass on his turn. As I thought. Alright, let's do a consume here. Unicorn is probably the safest to kill. Don't know how much HP Kukulin has offhand, so we'll just play it safer. We might see a dead character here. No, thankfully he did not do Skull Cleave. I can live with Tarunda. Okay, let's hit him with Mudo again. This time it should connect. Yes. Alright, do Bufala. This is the strongest thing we got there. Unfortunately, it's being cast by heat, so not that great. Let's see, do I got a medical kit I can use? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Yeah, one of the unfortunate things about Argilla is that she does not have access to Medea yet, so gotta rely on items for healing. Oof, this guy's showing me the business. Hit him with Bufala again. And we'll have Gale use our other medical kit. Now, if a character falls here, I may honestly just sub in Surf so we have a stronger character to take this guy on. He has some pretty nasty moves at his disposal. Let's just use the Spyglass, see if I've got anything that he is weak to. I don't think this guy is weak to anything. Poison and Nerve, actually. Unfortunately, I unset Foul Breath, so we're just gonna have to take our lumps. Let's see here. Oh, actually, no, I didn't. Okay. For once, I actually did something relatively smart. Oof, that was actually a surprisingly brutal battle. Alright, Surf is all set up on with Agilao, and he has Fire Boost, so that'll come in handy for the upcoming boss fight. And like I said, my main hope is to get Gale up to that point. We better give Heat some chakra drops there. Okay, let's get this thing opened up. Ah, Revival Gem. The one, I won't say no to another Revival Gem, but the treasure that I was looking for is the Luck Noise, one of these. Unsurprisingly, after benching who is by far my strongest and most versatile characters, these fights are proving to be a lot more difficult, but I'm managing. Anyway, in that battle, everybody mastered their mantras, so we're gonna take a quick duck back to the Karma Terminal in order to take care of that. Now this is the enemy that I was talking about. This is the enemy that I wanted Null Panic for. They have a bunch of panic-inflicting moves, and it is pretty nasty to deal with. Let me just use the Spyglass. I forget exactly what they're weak to. I think it's fire. Yes, it is fire. So we'll hit him with that to start. Ooh, nice. Only doing that because it's just the most effective damage we have at our disposal. I want to actually Muto this guy. I don't want him getting rage set on these. Yes. And just consume. And with only one and with no panic set, not too threatening. The other thing they can do is the non-damaging panic move, Sonic Wave. Yeah, as you can see, both Heat and Gale there panicked, so I'd be in line for a game over here if Argilla did not just completely avoid that damage. Yeah, that's another annoying thing that can happen, is that they just revert. Let's see. We'll do Foul Breath, and Gale is dumbfounded, so he just skips his turn. Now, Panic can wear off after a while. Yeah, but Heat's just not doing anything. He just transformed back. Yeah, it looks like Heat's gonna just drop. Okay, hit her with Agi. Come on, Gale. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to waste time bringing Heat back into the fight, so he's going to miss out on some experience, but it's no big deal. AP is more important anyway. And that's a chance to show off something relatively important. Every character, if they finish the battle dead, they come back with 1 HP. So not as threatening as it is in Nocturne. One nice thing about hunt skills, particularly once you get access to Consume, is that they do not follow the standard resistances for physical attacks. Oof, man, these fights are getting brutal. Let's see. Argilla should have Foul Breath, and those Kukulins are actually proven to be really nasty, so I'm gonna swap out a move that we're not using too much with it. Let me just check the combo, make sure we don't need Zan for Maragi, and we do, so let's see. We've passed all the things that are weak to Zio, so I'm actually going to swap that out for Foul Breath, and if I run into anything, they're not too tough anyway, and if worst comes to worst, again, you can sub in characters in battle, so I can just bring Surf in. This is quite the winding staircase. Apologies if I leave any dangling thoughts. These fights are actually proving to be rather intense, and losing my train of thought. Haha, Heat fell in battle once again. Actually, it was a really close fight. I was probably cutting it a little too close. I was going to point out, Surf is not gaining any experience because he's not in the active party, and if we want to prevent that from happening, we do need to get the Mitama mantra so that he can start learning Shared Karma, which is the ability that will allow him to get 50% experience when he's not in the active party, and of course the upgraded version after will allow him to get full experience when not in the active party. Gotta have the skill actually set, though. Let's see. For Surf, we'll just keep working him towards having Tier 2 everything. For Heat, we will have him... Yeah, we'll probably just have him start working on these mantras. I don't particularly care about him learning anything, though I will probably want to get him towards an expensive mantra soon for something that's coming up. And Argilla, you know what? We're going to actually have you work on Fallen Heroes, so I have Medea access on her as well. And Gale, of course, more fire mantras. It's probably going to be the first video where I actually shave off significant time by cutting out random battles. Alright. But now that we've hit that track switch, we can now just ride the Good Prince coaster all the way to these duel. And like I said, if you just took it straight away, you would hit a dead end with no treasure. So yeah, not worth it to do that. And once that's taken care of, the gate comes down, they have their duel. Not that we get to see any of it. Not that it would be particularly exciting, because they're just two dinky little statues. Anyway. Yes, thank you for showing us that. Let's continue. Got another winding staircase to go up. Yeah, until I was just thinking to mention this, I forget if I said this at the beginning of the video, but until I get characters who have, or other characters who have AP Divide and Iron Stomach, Heat's probably going to be a fixture of the party, just because those abilities are so useful. What's this?
Prince, to blow, and left, killing Prince. The princess. In fact, the prince was really a princess. Evil. And the prince, to save his beloved princess, challenged to a duel. The prince, in fact, was human.
Well, sounds like there was quite the twist there, but it was a little hard to hear exactly what happened. Anyway, we're actually doing fine on mantras here. Probably have a couple mastered. Actually, I failed a bit of a spot check there. Heat does have a mastered mantra, and we're pretty close to having more on Gale and Surf mastered. Let's just get Heat set up on a new one. Bolt Lord. Again, not really working towards anything specific with Heat, just getting him set up. He has the skills that I really care about for the time being. Let's just another shot of Medea there. Probably want to use a chakra drop on everyone after the next encounter I get to. Oh, actually, we got a new enemy here. This is Divinity, and he's just another Mudo weak enemy. He can mute you, and that's annoying, but I am not overly threatened by that. Yeah, nothing too fancy there. Just kick him. Ah. Gale, you're too strong. Alright. Well, I'm not going to double back. We're getting close to the next major thing. Definitely could use more levels. Alright, mute. It's a persistent status effect. Use those dismutes, people. Have a good stock of items. Yeah, let's just use a chakra drop on Gale preemptively. I probably should do a run on the vendor to get more adequate supplies.
The truly good prince was struck by a fatal blow from the truly evil prince. But before he could complete his plan, the princess collapsed in front of the tragically slain body and sank into deep sadness. Her heart was overcome with despair, and that power called forth great
Well, that story ended in quite the downer. Is it just me, or is it really dark in here? Hey, what's this? Maybe we could break it? Well, in a bit of impulsiveness, heat just takes care of that issue for us. And light is freed, and it is no longer dark in here. Haha. See, Gale, it's not terrible to be illogical sometimes. Now, we actually do have a bit of an important secondary puzzle to solve in this area, but first off, we gotta talk to Twinklebell one last time. Yeah, it looks like somebody blocked it off, although I'm not sure if the implication is that the solids planted that there, or the people who designed this place just weren't very careful. Well, that wasn't helpful. Little fourth wall breakage for you there, but yes, we've got to get the light on that portrait up there. And you may notice there's an ammo node over there. Also, I've gone the whole video without saying this, and I've been meaning to say this, but in the puzzle rooms, you don't have to worry about getting random encounters. Let's see. Looks like we've got a little switch here. Let's head up top first. So this room is a little tedious, probably not my favorite puzzle, and I'll try to do this as effectively as possible, but perhaps I should have done more prep work, but I'm sure we'll do fine. It's not overly difficult, it's mostly just tedious. We first want to take this down, because this will drop us right near the track switch. We just, right near the track switch? No, I was wrong. It's on the other side. Yeah, my depth perception is not always great, or perhaps it's just my basic memory. But we want to take that one down first and flip the track switch, because when we take it from below and it's already at the end here, it'll put us right in front of the ammo node. Unfortunately, we do have to take it all the way back up, then flip the switch while it's up there, and then take it back down. Can never be simple, can it? But this ammo node, we definitely want to get this because that's something very important. Hey, the yellow key, what we've been waiting for. And it's pretty important because it actually opens up our next field hunt, which I want to do because we want to get Gale set up on Aguilau before we get to the boss fight, and doing that field hunt is the fastest way we can do that. Alright, so we have to flip the track switch again and take that coaster all the way back up. Then we have to come back down, flip the track switch again, then take it down again, and it's very tedious. This is definitely not my favorite puzzle. Though, one thing we can do to speed things up slightly, first we'll just head up here. And we'll get over to one of the other coasters that we need to take on down. Let's just do this real quick. Alright, and this does actually set us right in front of the track switch. The unfortunate thing is, of course, does mean we're going to have to hit the track switch one more time because that coaster does need to be in the position by that other mirror. But we'll get to that when we get to that. First order of business is just get back up top and take it on down. Yeah, I cannot imagine how obnoxious this would be if hey, camera. There we go. Yeah, for the most part, this game does not have camera problems, but, well, it's because, you know, it doesn't really have sophisticated camera controls, but, this little, zoom thing they got going is a bit strange. Alright, let's take this back on up. And fortunately, this won't take too long, because we have, as you saw, another coaster to take down. Yeah, it's not the toughest puzzle in the world, just a little tedious. Take this on down. And there we go. This is almost as efficient as it could possibly be, aside from me meandering and losing track of the track switch. Alright, let's get up top and take that coaster down for the last time. Alright, well, that wasn't hard work, but it was annoying. Again, I can't stress this enough, this would be unbearable if there were random encounters. But we've done it. We've gotten the light onto the portrait and completely shattered it like it was made of glass. Maybe it was a stained glass portrait. But we have unlocked the next area. And this is the last puzzle room that we have to deal with, so no more puzzles if you didn't enjoy these. It's a change of pace at least. Okay. So, what I'll do... I do want to get by here because we do have to set some mantras. And there's a terminal right here. But one last thing that we'll do for this video is that we will do the field hunt in this area that's behind the yellow wall. So first, let's just get our mantra set. Like I said, Surf is set on everything I want him to be set on, so we'll get him set up. Yeah, of course, he's... Oh, no, he hasn't, actually. We didn't get any to fights. Alright, Fire Leader. This field hunt will get Heat, or Gale set up for this. And actually, we're just gonna reorganize our party real quick. Argilla has had a good run, but we're gonna put Surf back in. Let's see, we'll put Gale up front, put Surf in the middle, Heat down there, and let's just swap out their weak, less useful skills, not using Mazan at all. Swap that out with Maragi, also get Maragi onto Surf. Let's see, I don't need single Nah, I'll swap out Zan for Maragi. Okay. And that is good to go. I will meet you at the field hunt. Alright, here we are at the Yellow Walls room. I almost had a complete disaster on my hand when I got ambushed by some Sarasavatis, and I forgot, whoops, I had Argilla in the party because she had no panic. That was rather foolish on my part. But, it's okay. We made it. And I made a safety save just in case. Just on the cusp of losing all my progress. Alright, I forget exactly. I think it's the other one that the field hunt is behind. But if it doesn't activate here, this room, if it's not the field hunt, no, I think this one is. No, it's not. This one has a quick noise in it. Let's just see if it's in this one or if it's a little deeper in. No, there's a quick noise here. There's another treasure in there. We'll grab that later because it's not quite as good. And it's not worth getting into more encounters for, now is it? Haha, excellent timing on that one. Anyway, this is the yellow wall with the field hunt behind it. Now, I did not memorize the layout for this one beforehand, so there is the very real chance that I'll screw this up, but hopefully I get it right. Alrighty, let's do it. This one gives us the fairly generous 90-second time limit, but obviously that does not mean much if we go the wrong way, which I did. But that's okay. Alright, let's get to it. Got a nice little cluster of these things in here. And whenever you hear that little dunk sound, that means that new orbs have appeared. I don't know if I explained that before or not. Okay. Got a little cluster of 4 around here. I did waste a little bit of time. I forget how generous this one is. Hopefully we'll be able to make it. Yeah, this that was a little trick that they pulled on me there. And it worked. But hey, we get to hear the full hunting theme. I like how jaunty this one is, honestly. It's a little out of step with the rest of the game's tone, but hey, it's a well-made theme. Honestly, kind of reminds me of something in Sonic Adventure now that I think about it. Particularly this synth line. Alright, how much more do we got left? Sorry if I'm a little quiet here, trying to focus on getting this done right. Okay. I think we're almost at the end. Oh, the alarm's blaring. We're almost out of time. Come on, can we make it? Yes, we made it. Haha. And now the reason that I set Maragi will be apparent. These are Nigimitamas, and they are weak to fire. Alright, let's start blasting these guys. Actually not gonna have Surf devour that one. We're gonna have Heat focus on doing that. I probably should have set... Well, actually, we'll have Gale devour this one. Probably should have set Devil's Feast on him. Oh well. Never said I was the most perfectly prepared person. Almost, but not quite. Oh, are they all gonna... Ah! Well, I had the most important person do it. If I was smarter and I had set Devil's Feast on Heat, we would have been able to get a lot more out of that. But oh well. It is actually kind of somewhat fortunate that I failed that, because I actually do not have the money to afford new mantras for everyone. Yeah, we've kind of run out at this point. We'll eventually be able to get more money once we're able to liquidate all our cells, but for right now, we are actually pretty tapped out because mantras are just getting more expensive than the money we get from enemies is actually providing us. But that is all for this video. Haha, interrupted once again. As I was saying, that is all for this video. Yeah, we don't have the money to really afford new mantras, but I'll see what I can get. Got a couple mastered mantras here, so may as well start working on new things. Probably have Gale start working towards a physical attack anyway. Yeah, I haven't even had him start on Shura. This'll master immediately, but hey, it's something. And you can just work on that. Hey, we were able to get some new mantras set up. But yeah, that's where we'll call it this video. I will probably off-screen work my way back to the save point after the portrait room, but I'll do that off-screen and just make a new save there. Alright, but that is it for this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.